Hello friends, this is from Sukhmaniimmigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today, I'll be sharing with you a very important topic. A topic which is close to heart for many, for all the students, for all the workers. This is such an important topic. What is the topic? What are the details? I'll share everything with you. But before that, a small request. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration, news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Please press the bell icon. This video comes to you immediately when we upload on the channel. So without further delay, let's move on to a very important topic. The topic is about CEC draw of 2023. So CEC, what is CEC? The meaning of CEC is Canadian Experience Class. So this is basically an acronym, CEC, Canadian Experience Class. What is the meaning of this? What is CEC? So CEC is basically a category within express entry. This is a category wherein skilled workers who have Canadian work experience and want to become permanent resident can become a permanent resident under express entry. So this is the program which started in 2008, Canadian Experience Class, and CEC is a part of express entry. As I already mentioned you, it is a part of express entry. For your chances to have the CEC, you need to have a score above cutoff, the CRS score, which needs to be above the cutoff score. So this program is for tier 0, 1, 2 and 3. This is about the basic about CEC. I will try to explain in a simple and easy language so you understand about this. So under express entry is basically divided into two big areas. The first is of course the federal, which is the bigger. Under the federal, you have the federal skilled worker, you have Canadian Experience Class, which is CEC, and federal skilled trade. So these are the three categories, three big categories under federal, whereas under provincial you have PNP. So PNPs are broadly two types. The first type of PNP we call as base PNP. The second is called enhanced PNP. The base PNP is where the province matrix is used. Enhanced PNP is where it is linked to the express entry. You get 600 points if you qualify under enhanced PNP. So that is linked to the express entry. And this is overall structure of the express entry. And now what is the requirement? The requirements to qualify under CEC. So if we look at the requirements, you need to have 1 year of work experience. Just 1 year of Canadian work experience. That's important. No education is required. I will explain more details going further in this video. I will explain you on more detail on this. And language score, you need to have CLB 5 or CLB 7. So this is the basic requirement. Now let us look at the work experience first. So work experience, when I say minimum 1 year of Canadian work experience in the last 3 years. So last 3 years is what matters. And now at least, because 1 year sometimes doesn't make it clear, you need to have 1560 hours of experience. 1560 hours of experience. It can be full-time or it can be a part-time, but total needs to be 1560 hours of work, Canadian work experience. So this is the important requirement. The second requirement is education. Of course, no formal education is required, but if you do not have an education, then your CRS will not go up. You may qualify, but you will keep sitting in the express entry pool. So to qualify and also to get higher CRS, you need to have education, but that education can be from Canada, can be from India. If it is a Canadian education, good, you will get points for it. You don't need any kind of additional proof of that. But if you have an education which is from your home country or India, for example, then you need to provide ECA, Education Credential Assessment. There are 5 independent organizations which do ECA. WAS is the most popular one. So if you have done graduation from India and then came to Canada for 2 years diploma, then to increase your score, it is better that you get ECA for your Indian bachelor's degree. So this is the meaning here, to increase the score. Now the third thing, the language abilities. Now in terms of language abilities, for example, you are a retail sales supervisor. For example, you are a food counter supervisor, food sales supervisor, and in that case you are in NOC B or Tier 3. So if you are in Tier 3, you need CLB 5, CLB Canadian Language Benchmark. This is not the IELTS. So IELTS is even lower than this, right? So CLB 5 you need for 0 and 1. For jobs which are managerial jobs, you need to have CLB 7. If you are working on a managerial job, then you need to have a CLB 7. So this is about the language. Now, sometimes you are not eligible for CEC, and the reason who are not eligible for CEC. If you are a refugee claimant, or if you are working without authorization, suppose you have come on visitor visa and working here without authorization, then your work experience will never be counted. Work experience gained without temporary status, particularly if you are a student or you are a worker, only then your work experience is counted. But I want to tell you, if you are a self-employed or student, any work experience which you have done as a student, any work experience which you have done as a student will not be counted under CEC. CEC category, it won't be counted. Same is the case if you are self-employed, then it won't be counted. So I keep saying, right, particularly to truckers, if you are a trucker, if you have from a student you have become a trucker, then do not work in the corporation, work on SIN, so your work experience gets counted. SIN is social insurance number. Work on SIN, and that is important. Student, any student work experience you have gained will not be counted towards CEC. So this is important. Now let us look at very important thing, data. This data, nobody wants to show it to you, because data will never lie. This is very important data, and this is where you will see what is happening. So please be carefully watch this. So data I am sharing with you. Last CEC draw happened September 14th, 2021. More than 2 years passed. 2 years. More than 2 years passed. No draw happened. And look at the status of the draws, right? In the last 4 years, 2020, 10 draw happened. 2021, 17 draw happened. 2022, 0. 2023, 0. No draw happened. Look at the ITS. Let me show you the graphical picture. Here is the graphical picture. 2021, 17 times CEC draw happened. 1 year, 17 times. 2020, 10 times. Now you will say, so many draws happened because there was COVID. Agree, there was COVID. And that is the reason no flights were going on. And so, just to get their quota completed, government used CEC and they have cleared a lot of CEC quota. So, almost like, look at the numbers, the ITA. So, ITA, you will be shocked. 1 lakh 100,000, close to 100,000. Numbers are right in front of you. Close to 100,000 people are given PR in 2021 under CEC. 35,000 were given PR in 2020. Zero, look at the numbers, zero. Zero ITA issued in 2022, zero ITA issued in 2023. Here is the data graphically. Now, I have another data to show it to you. In the month of July, government implemented 6 special categories, category-based draws. They have made the category and they have done the draws. So in each category, there was one draw happened. One draw was conducted in each category. The numbers are right in front of you. French, they have done 4, and healthcare, they have done 2. Rest, all the categories, one draw happened. Now, my question is, why under CEC no draw happened? CEC deserves at least one draw. You have made a category, why don't you conduct a draw under this category? You have conducted draw under federal skilled worker, you have conducted draw under PNP, you have conducted no program draw, but there is no CEC draw. And the problem is why it is so important. Now it is so important because there was a route. The route was study, work permit, and after work permit PR. This route was an established route in Canada. You came here, you worked here, you studied here for 2 years, you got 3-year work permit, then you applied PR and you got the PR. This was the route. But this route is not working now. This is not working. And the importance of this route was so high because it was a best pathway for students. There is no apples to apples comparison. Because somebody who is a 12th pass, he will never be able to achieve PR. Never be able to achieve PR because he doesn't have the CRS score. He doesn't have that much high CRS score. Because he doesn't have, why he doesn't have it? Because he lacks work experience. He doesn't have the degree. He came after 12th. He don't have the foreign work experience. So he doesn't have the foreign degree. And his time, his stay in Canada is limited. He has got only 3 years. So it is one of the best pathway. It has a very high importance. But I don't know why government is neglecting this. And what are the implications? What will happen if no draw happen under CEC? What is the implication? So the implications are, of course, you will not be able to qualify for the PR and you will lose the status. Exploitation will for sure happen. Wherever you are working, exploitation will happen. And of course, trading of LMIA. People either buy LMIA to get a closed work permit or they buy LMIA to get 50 points. So, and some may even have to return back to their home countries. There is extreme amount of stress, extreme amount of stress. So, this is what is happening today. A CEC draw is needed, it is required, it is must, and CEC draw, the solution. So, well, I am proposing a solution from my side, and I am calling this solution CEC 123. What is 123? I am suggesting to the government, please at least conduct one CEC draw. Please conduct one CEC draw in 2023. At least conduct 2 draws in 2024. Or conduct 3 draws in 2025. If you cannot conduct, please scrap the category. Please scrap off this category of CEC. There is no point keeping a category when you do not want to conduct the draws. So please conduct the draws. Some people are giving a temporary solution. Oh, extend the work permit. That is like you are suffering from a fever and you are giving him just a paracetamol. You are not treating him. You are not treating the cause of the fever. You are just, extend the work permit. Extend the work permit will not help. You need to have a PR pathway. So this is my suggestion. If you need to discuss your own case with us, more than welcome. You can book an appointment with us. Our office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID, phone number, everything is shared with you. Very important thing. If you have still not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of effort to bring all this data and information to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.